Yeah, go ahead.
A question here. Or about changing names. So I was thinking two scenarios. What if Noahide once Noahide made a sin, and I am pretty sure that every transgression of a Noahide has a direct capital punishment. Is that right?
Correct. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What if this Noahide discovered this, and he is going to say, I will convert to Judaism, so I will receive a new neshama. And then my question is if this Noahide is no longer under capital punishment.
He's not. You're right. He's not under capital punishment. You're right. But the topic that you ask is not so simple. So in some cases, we would go and say, okay, he said, you know what, I stole from this guy. I don't know, from this guy Chris. I stole $10,000. So now I was myself Paul, and that's what I did. So now I'm Peretz, right? I have Jewish neshama. Do I have to pay Chris? So I would just say, even though halachically maybe you're not obligated to pay Chris, but look, these Gentiles, they're going. How these people are going to look at you, right? So now they say, look at this crooked nation, right? And look at these crooked people that they accept. You understand? So it's very proper, even though not obligated by halacha, but to go to this Chris, make arrangement. Look, I had that job. I borrowed to build the business. I did not build the business. This and that. So please, I'm going to pay you $50 a month. Please forgive me. That's much I can do and stuff like that. That would be the proper arrangement. But many other things where whatever person did while he was Noahide, they have raised. And same with the Jewish person. I will tell you more. When the Jewish person gets married, right? So bride and groom, they fast the whole day. They fast, right? And until after the chuppah. Why do they fast? Because for them it's like a Yom Kippur, right? Why? Because all of the sins, not all of them, but most of the sins for them are being erased, right? And now they were Abraham and Sarah, two separate people, and now they become a family. So it's separate unit. You understand? And this separate unit does not have sins. That's what Rabbi Reuben said many times. So you're not, now you're pure, and this girl is pure. You are pure, and now you have a new family, and now you're allowed to mix dancing. So from our zero, right, from a first minute of your purity, right? Guess what? You accumulated 1 billion sins. You understand? So a person cannot be so stupid. So basically, you need to have a rabbi and ask him a question and make sure that he's God-fearing. And somebody asked me in a different class, how do you know the person is God-fearing? The rabbi is God-fearing. You understand? Okay, so I explained that, but we're not going to spend the time on it. But the person cannot be basically stupid. You understand? So and risk his alam haba just because he's lazy and he does not know what to ask. That's not a good idea to be that dumb and not know what to ask. At least when you learn things, at least you would have a question, right? So some people say one lady, right, in one more class. So she asked a lot of questions. So I apologize. I say you don't have to apologize. I mean, when you have questions, it means that you think and that you have some interest. I know that you participate. You write all of these questions, and they all make sense. You're learning, right? So, unless you ask questions, and unless you know areas where to learn, you're doomed basically. Okay.
So, two scenarios were about this changing name. One is on purpose, and the other is accidental. But now I will take this to extreme. What if a Noahide decides to make many things on purpose, even murder, and then he decides to convert to be exempt from everything from the past. It would be acceptable.
Exactly. So it's actually it's actually in this book, Hilchot Teshuvah. I don't remember which chapter, but Rambam is going to say, if we care about the Noachites or Jews, I mean, your equation can be extended to the Jew, right? So Jew sinned all his life. He did all of the horrible sins, and he said, "Look, I'm young, I'm strong, physically fit. When I'm going to turn 40, I'm out. I'm going to be the biggest tzaddik, right?" So our sage said, Rambam clearly says, HaShem is not going to allow him to do that. He's going to be so married in a sin, right? So it's going to be like part of him. Even 20 years, 15 years, 5 years, 3 months ago, he said, no, you know, when I'm going to be turned 40, on that day, next day, I'm going to be there for Shacharis, I'm going to put tefillin, and I'm going to be a different person. But until 40, I want to live a life to the full extent. You know what? Hashem said, oh yeah, you're telling me how to run my world. Let's say whose word is going to stay, your or mine. So basically, it's not like Hashem is against it. He's going to take out all of his help, and this person would not be able to make this to make teshuvah. And I know a few people. Unfortunately, I invited them to classes. Please come, please join. Maybe once a week, maybe 15 minutes, right? So a long time ago, I was very flexible. I'm going to learn one-on-one with you. And guess what? Not yet. I have this project, that project. And guess what? They did not learn many years exactly as a level 0. And how many times I said, no, you know what? You teach Ashkenaz, right? Ashkenaz. I say, and I know Sfard also. I know the differences. Not all of the different, but many different. He said, no, we're Nusach, what is it? Nusach Sfard. All of the people, without failure, who told me that, exactly on the same level. They did not open the book. They did not join any classes. You understand? So that's many times a person has to be smart. It's a suggestion from Eitz HaHara, unfortunately. So continue. So in all of these cases, I would say in order to have the right person to ask the question, in order even to have this question in your mind, you have to have merits. Right? So one of the merits, it's the tzedakah to the right place. So Hashem would have pity on you and send you the video, send you some material, send you some article, send you a rabbi yelling at you, so, right? So and you would ask the right question and you go to the right direction.